Hello there and welcome to Backpaddock Software Training. In this video we'll be covering Soulmate and how to import or download your lab test results once they're available from the lab. Okay, we'll come into our Soulmate program, which is on our desktop computer, and it'll open up onto a dashboard. The button that we're going to be selecting today is Lab Test Results. We're going to go ahead and click on that. And that opens us up into a table which just is a reflection of all the lab tests, all the samples that we have already imported into our Soulmate program. Just to show you how we do that, what we'll go to the Import Test Result button. If you have a look here, you've got that and you've got a drop down arrow on the right hand side. When you click on that, you have the option here to download latest results. Now this can happen prior to receiving an SML file by email, which would normally happen at the end of the day around about 9:30 at night. An email will be sent through to you with the results made available throughout that day. If you'd like to check if your results are available before that time, you can go ahead, click on this button here, and if there are any results available on the Soulmate website, it'll highlight them for you and invite you to import them. I don't have any results available, so I'm just going to click on OK. The other way that we can bring results in is if a file has been emailed to us and we have a .sml file. Then we can save that to a folder on our computer. For instance, I have named my folder Soul Tests. You can name the folder whatever you'd like, but try and keep it something generic with regards to the test results. Now you click on Import Test Result and you'll see I'm in my Soul Test folder, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to open the SML files into our Soulmate program. Now you can only open one SML file at a time. Now when I'm talking about an SML file, I'm talking about it has the type at the end here. It actually says .sml. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on that file and open. Now it gives us a few details here now. First we have the barcode. Then we have the test type that we selected. We have the lab reference number, and what it's telling us under the status is it's pre-logged and it's matched to a barcode, or the barcode is matched to a pre-logged sample in our Soulmate program. So once we go ahead and import that, click on OK, you'll see that it automatically has attached itself to the sample that was pre-logged earlier. I'm just going to go ahead and import the other results which are for this sample order, and you can see I just continue going import result, click on the SML file and clicking on open and then import. Now if you have multiple results in one SML file, it'll bring all those barcodes in at the same time. Mine were just saved as single barcodes per SML file, which is why I've needed to go and import all three together. Now you'll actually see we've got our three barcodes here that we pre-logged in an earlier video. Now we're just going to go through that and just show you some of the details that we get when we bring in a barcode or import a barcode into our Soulmate program. The first option it gives you is, do you want to delete that barcode? And if you click on that, it'll give you the option to say yes you do or no you don't. The next option that we have here in the table is a PDF of the lab test results for that particular barcode. And we'll click on that now. And you'll see it gives you the lab results for that particular barcode. Click the red X to close that down. The next option that we have is you can preview a status report for that particular barcode. So if we click on that, you'll see that coming up. And there's it showing just the status report for that particular barcode. Click the red X. Now with the status report, you'll notice that further down I have got a barcode here which does not have a status report, and all that's telling me is that when I logged that sample in the first place, I didn't select an evaluation table. So when the results came through, they weren't able to attach to an evaluation table to give us the status report together with the barcode. The next option that we have is to detach the results from that barcode. The next option that we have available is the actual barcode, and when we click on that, what it does is it brings up all the details for that particular barcode, showing the report reference, the sample bag number, and if we click tabs, all the lab test results here as well. Now this time we click on cancel and not the red X to go. And you'll see in the next column that the two top barcodes actually have a parent barcode of the bottom BP90555. Now when we actually logged the samples, if you remember correctly, we attached these two bottom samples to that barcode, and that's just reflecting it in this table here. The next column just shows the purchase order number. Now if we were to click on that purchase order number, what that does is it actually shows us the actual sample that we logged, or the samples that we logged under that purchase order number in the first place before we actually sent it off to the lab. So we'll close that window. And the remainder of the columns just show us the product. And you'll see there's a little drop down arrow here where we can actually use to select, if we're looking for a particular barcode, we can apply a filter just to find that particular barcode. And the same works with the trading name. Drop down, you can actually use it to select and apply a filter to find a certain trading name. Again, the farm works exactly the same, so you can actually use those options to select and apply whatever you're looking for, right down to the sample date and the import date. I would like to highlight to you that the first two barcodes that have come in that are attached to a parent barcode of BP90555 don't actually have an icon on the side over here showing that you can go and do a recommendation, and that is simply because it actually falls under that icon there being the parent barcode. We will be covering recommendations in a separate video which will highlight these three results in that video. And that is how we import and download our lab test results. To go back to the main screen, we just click on Close Window and we go back to our main dashboard. Thank you for joining me today in learning how to download and import your lab test results. We look forward to you joining us for our other videos. At Back Paddock, we understand that everybody is different and learns in different ways. To facilitate this and to make our products more accessible for everyone, we have a number of different ways and means of obtaining assistance in any situation. Do you prefer to talk to real people? That's great. We have a friendly team of people on our help desk, always ready to take your call and help you. Would you prefer to have a look at some notes in your own time? That's great. Visit our website www.backpaddock.com.au, go to the Help Desk tab, and you'll be able to find the notes under the relevant program that you're looking for, in this case under Soilmate. Perhaps you'd like to get a personalised training session. That's great. All you need to do is visit our website, go to the Help Desk tab, and then click on the relevant program that you'd like to receive training on. In this case, you'd be looking for training in Soilmate, and then we can actually personalise that training session specifically for you. I'd like to thank you for your time today and look forward to being with you in other training videos.